You are listening to the Meant to Offend podcast.
You're listening to exclusive content from The Joe Cronin Show on Patreon.
Yes, you're listening to exclusive content. I'm ridiculous. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Meant to Offend podcast. It's another day and another stupid day. How many more stupid days can we get in a row, huh? We're going to have 500 stupid days in a row, and that's my prediction. COVID will end in 500 days. That's my new... Everybody keeps asking, what do you think about COVID? What do you think about... Oh, what the fuck do I know? The experts don't know. I use quotation things with my hands because I'm either a fairy or I'm being sarcastic. Nobody knows anything. So asking me, I mean, you might as well be talking to a wall. I'm going to go talk to a wall right now. A wall? What's 5 times 5, wall? And the wall doesn't say anything back to you. That's basically what the same thing is asking the scientists or asking the CDC or asking me. Pretty much don't know anything. I can give you my opinion. That's probably what people are looking for. But the bottom line is nobody goddamn knows. Anybody who thinks that they really know, even myself, if I ever come off like I think I really know, I don't know a damn thing because nobody else does. So anybody that says I know what's going to happen, you don't know a goddamn thing about what's going to happen. Because if you know what was going to happen, you'd be in the stock market making a bunch of money. But you're not because you don't know shit. That's basically what it is. By the way, I'm really upset because my little blue light, my little spotlight that I have that normally shines on the wall, it broke. And so now it's like mostly a white wall, and this looks like Pink Floyd The Wall, and I don't like that because I feel like I'm in the movie or something, and I'm about to like peel my skin off and lose my wife or something. But anyway, whatever. It's we got the on-air signs on blue, so at least there's that glowing blue. And I ordered a new one. They're only $9.99 on Amazon, and I got the last one. It's probably made in China, piece of shit, right? It's probably going to catch fire and burn my house down anyway. But because when you see a spotlight that comes with a remote that's made of plastic that changes different colors, like and plugs into the wall and does all these fancy things and modes, and it's only $9.99, you go, Jesus, how can this only be $9.99? And then you see it's made in China, and you're like, it was made by a 4-year-old boy. That's why it's $9.99. And it's made out of probably like plastics that are against wire coating or something, or there's code in there. The wire's like barely wire, probably going to start a fire. I mean, that's probably why this one broke. I've only had the thing for a year, and this thing broke. So, I mean, that's what you get for $9.99. Now, you buy a nice one made in Germany or Japan or wherever for $29.99, and it probably lasts you for 3 to 5 years. And probably won't burn your house down. But I just like Chinese people so much, I ordered this one. I ordered this goddamn one because, I don't know, I'm an idiot. I got COVID. Instacart. You guys ever go on Instacart? By the way, this is Meant to Offend. How you guys doing? Meant to Offend podcast, episode 4. This is episode 4 of Meant to Offend. A podcast that I basically came up with the name, the intro, and the idea for 2 years ago. And we're on episode 4 now, guys. Episode 4 now, 2 years later. How does it feel? I lived in a different place when I came up with this show. So how about that? Isn't that funny? You know what's really funny? When a dog owner's dog isn't listening to them, and the dog just starts running away and trying to run away from them or not listening, and they're like flipping out like, no, JD, no, I said, stop it, and like just watching them, and then like you're videoing their face and then their hands. I know this because I have 2 dogs. I know this because I've got 2 dogs. But like just their insanity. You know, same thing kind of happens with kids a little bit, but with dogs, I don't know, like when people lose patience with dogs, that tells you that they're more insane, right? Because with kids, you're going to flip out. Kids are retarded, okay? But like dogs, you know, they're animals, they're cute. You know, come on, Benji. Come on, Benji. You're not listening. Come on, Benji. Benji, get over here, Benji. But when you see people really freak out and they just start fucking losing their minds over the dog, then you know they're a psycho. They probably shouldn't have kids. Because if you're melting down you're not a parent and you've got kids and you're freaking out over the dog, you are going to kill your kids if you ever have them. So you shouldn't have them. And so people with dogs, now we know you shouldn't have kids. I'm a little bit scared that you're even going to hurt your dog at that point, you know, or you're like taking out your life like your dad butt pumped you when you were younger and now you're taking it out on your dog, or your dad beat your mother in front of you, or like, I don't know, played with his pecker stick in front of you. I don't know what happened when you were little, but the fact of the matter is you're taking it out on the dog, and that's weird. That's very strange. Like, oh, Benji, stop it! No, I didn't! These people, I don't know what's wrong with them. But no, Instacart. Do you guys have Instacart? Because I have Instacart. And Instacart's great. They'll just deliver whatever. You're like, oh, I don't want to go to the store and get COVID, even though the employees have to work. What are you doing? What is my dog? Now my dog's doing something. So, you know, I just type in ba-ba-ba-ba, and the Instacart comes. But they always say, like, Julio is shopping for your order. And I'm like, oh, great. Julio, cool. And it shows, you know, like a Hispanic black guy, like a mix minority guy, or maybe a white guy. It'll show a white guy called Vincent. Like, it'll be like a white guy. Let's use the white guy. It's funnier. I saw one the other day, white guy Vincent, and he's like this. Guess what? Puerto Rican female delivered my groceries. That's not Vincent. Why does it say Vincent shopping for me on Instacart? So I've been telling people that there's some kind of scam where like a guy, basically, these people don't even know they're on Instacart, and there's a guy running like a ring of like 15 people, and he runs one Instacart app, and he just sends whoever, like 50 other people out for him. So he just sits at home, and he pays those people, and they don't even know they're working for Instacart. They think they're working for him. And he's got like a whole control center at home where he just texts everybody like, hey, get the fucking eggs, ask them about this, and I'll chow with them. And then he's going to call these people and relay the messages to them. It's just so weird. It's just weird. Every day, every time, Mark is picking up your groceries, and they show a black guy, Mark, but then a big fat white guy who's hairy brings my groceries to me. And I'm like, what the hell is going on? This is not Mark. How do they get away with this? It's very strange. And I don't want to, like, leave a bad review, because I feel like if I do that, then, or if I go like, well, Mark didn't deliver my food, though, what's up with that? Then I feel like this guy who's running this giant ring of whatever this is going to come to my house and kill me with his, like, 7 Cuban friends. So I just give it all good marks. But every time I'm like, hey, what's up, Tiffany? Even though it's a big fucking guy named Ben, probably. And I'm like, all right, Tiffany, whatever. And I just call him whatever I want to call him, because that's what, you know, I don't know. It's just something about Instacart. It's something that gives me the creeps about it, but it's at the same time, it's great. And I'm not even promoted by Instacart, but I should be, because I'm sucking them off right now. Leah broke down on the highway the other day. Well, she didn't break down, I guess. She said, she was like, I broke down. I'm like, oh my God, what happened? She's like, the tire blew out. I'm like, oh, that's not breaking down. It is breaking down, but that's not that bad, right? Like, the tire pops. Okay, the tire popped on the car. The tire blew out, the tire ripped off, whatever it is. But when I hear breakdown, I go, holy shit, something's wrong with the engine or something. What the fuck? It's a 2013 Mazda. You know, like, no, something's really wrong. But luckily it was just a tire popping or whatever, because that's a lot less than me. 50 Cent just endorsed Trump for president after seeing Biden's alleged tax plans. So 50 Cent is now endorsing Donald Trump after seeing Biden's tax plans. So there you go. So he's next. We're canceling everybody now. If you're on the left, you're canceling everybody. Oh, we're going to cancel this guy, cancel that guy, cancel this guy, cancel that guy. Everything's, oh, cancel these people. Now they're canceling Chris Pratt. Oh, he might be a Trump supporter. Cancel him. He needs to go. Fuck him. He should die. Kill him. Murder him. Stab his dick off. Ah! Like, people are crazy. It's like, dude, I canceled him years ago when I saw that first fucking Jurassic Park movie, okay? Chris Pratt has been dead to me for years. I hate Chris Pratt. Fuck him. I hope he gets fat again and goes back on The Office or whatever shit show he was on with his big fatness and his goddamn suit. Stupid idiot. Whatever. Who cares? So I canceled him years ago. The joke's on you idiots for still watching him and stuff like that. I don't know. He's garbage to me. Jurassic Park 2 sucked. I didn't see it. But oh no, cancel me might be a Trump supporter. Oh, I thought you might have said he might be a rapist. Then I'd be worried. Like, no, he's a Trump. I don't care. He's not even I don't even think he is a Trump supporter. That's the thing. People are stupid. We're canceling Ice Cube. We're canceling Chris Pratt. Hey, how about you actually do something good for the world on Twitter or somewhere instead of just bitching all day about who we got to ruin, cancel, or end, or make jobless so their kids can't eat. Oh my God, he has a different opinion than me. I hope his kids don't eat now. What kind of sick weirdo fuck are you? By the way, you're a fascist. You're a fascist. You're getting Nazi-like, man. This is witch trials times 10. These people want to kill people for their political opinions. Who gives a shit? Left or right? Whatever the fuck. No one needs to be canceled. You're a loser if you do that. And you could go out and do something good for COVID or the health, or you could retweet awareness about things. But no, instead you're out just tweeting all day about cancel Ice Cube, cancel the... Like, you're just a loser, wasting time, wasting everybody's time. You suck. You're a waste of human shit. You're fucking spending most of the day on a website where you write a few words down constantly that the theme of the thing is a fucking faggot bird, okay? It's a bird. It's a fucking bird, dude. You're spending all day on Twitter fucking tweeting about a bird. You suck. By the way, I love gays. So now they're going to, oh, you said the F word. Yeah, but I didn't call a gay person, so it's not hate, you piece of shit. It's just a fucking word, you fairy tale idiots. Everybody's always like, oh, you can't say this word, you can't. Yeah, you can say whatever you want. Haha, you can say whatever you want. Guess what? Shout out to the gays, though. They are one of the best groups in the whole world because they know how to party, man. They know how to have a good time and party. You know, most of the people angry are straight white people. You ever notice that? They're the ones that are like, fuck straight white people, fuck straight white men, fuck me. Most of them are those people. And the women that are doing that, most of them are married to them. It's like, dude, what are you doing, man? You're a straight white female. You're a bitch, too. How about that? I love gays, man. People get scared about gays, like the homophobic people, like that's hilarious to me. Like on the other side of the coin, that's fucking hilarious. You ever like even me, I fuck around, like I see a guy, I'm like, oh, we should just bang each other, and I slap him on the ass, and then they go, oh, whoa, dude, what? It's like, relax, bro, I'm not gonna fuck you, I'm joking around, it's okay, it's gonna be all right. And then the other people on the left would call that like molesting, or what do they call it? They would call it unwanted touching or rape. They'd probably call it rape. He tried to rape me. He touched my back. It's like, no, I was just patting you. Like, let's take it easy, all right? Let's relax. So it's just, I'm not raping you. I just touched your back. And then for the guys that are very concerned that a guy's touching them, don't touch me. Listen, I get it. Respect people's wishes. They don't want to be touched. Don't touch them. I get it. I agree. But they're so homophobic and crazy. They're like, oh, my God, that's gay, and you're, don't do that. Fuck you, dude. It's like, relax, dude. Nobody's trying to fuck you, okay? Nobody's trying to rape you, fuck you, like, make you watch them, like, do it. No one's doing that. Relax. It's going to be okay. Sometimes guys bang each other, okay? Sometimes guys bang each other. Sometimes guys fall in love. Sometimes girls fall in love. Sometimes they get married. It's going to be okay. Well, they shouldn't be allowed to get married because of the sanctity of marriage. What's sanctity of marriage? It's like 45% divorce rate. If you want to get mad at something, get married. If you want to get mad at something, get mad at the women and the men that are constantly divorcing. The sanctity of marriage. There is no sanctity of marriage, okay? It's a bunch of made-up hocus-pocus shit. So now it's a certificate and a ring on your finger maybe and a celebration, and then you get a bunch of rights and privileges because you're married now in the country, okay? So just give it to everybody. Yeah, you can't marry a tree. I'm sorry. For all you fucking mentally ill pieces of fuck, yeah, I'm sorry. You can't marry a tree. I should be able to marry a tree! Yeah, if we're going to give in to the I should be able to marry a tree people, then we also have to give in to the I want to make people die and eat shit. We got to give in to those people too, because it's all a mental disorder. So that's what's going on. So no, listen, you're not marrying a tree. You're not marrying your fucking dog either, okay? You fucking sicko weirdo, okay? A couple women want to marry each other. A couple guys want to marry each other. A couple transvestites want to marry each other. A couple of like whatever, like a hipster and a fucking and a dominatrix want to marry each other. Whatever, but you ain't marrying Fluffy or Benji, and you're not fucking marrying a tree, okay? And you don't have the right to just squat on the land because you think you fell in love with an oak tree, okay? Like, hey, yeah, you can have my house, but I'm not leaving because I'm in love with the oak tree out front. Yeah, you're in love with the mental institution. Get in the mental. We need to bring back mental institutions. Bring back mental institutions right now. Bring them back and lock these people up who think that they are in love with the tree. Or just, like, not a bad place. Don't torture them and, like, electrocute them and whatever the stuff they did back in the 40s, 50s, 60s, and 70s. But I mean, like, dude, like, just, like, put them in a fun place where they can be safe and monitored a little bit, but they have freedom and they can live a nice life, you know? Same thing with all the kid fuckers out there. Put them all in a building, you know? It's not their fault. They're mentally ill. They're never going to stop because they're wired that way in their brain. I hate to say it, but it's just like all of us. My brain is wired to want to have sex with willing combatants, you know, like willing female. Like, I want to make love to a willing female who's of the right age. Women who are under 18, that's gross to me. Even 17, 18, 19, that's kind of weird too to me now. Like, I'm looking for women who are older, but I'm not looking for any women because I'm married. So what am I talking about? But the bottom line is when I look at a person who's under 20, I kind of start feeling weird or whatever. You know, so it's like, okay, dude, what the fuck is my dog doing upstairs right now? Shut up! Ah! See? People like that shouldn't have kids. But no, seriously, back to, I went off the rails. Anyway, gay people are great. We love gay people. But words are words, and who cares about words? As long as you aren't being hateful to, like, hateful to gay people and hateful to somebody to bully them or to beat them down or to make fun of them because they're gay or black or whatever they are, that's when it's like, okay, now you're being a racist, now you're being a hateful person. But just the words aren't bad, you know what I mean? Otherwise, stop saying idiot, stop saying bitch, stop saying stupid, and then most of these people listen to rap too. It's like, dude, how many times have I gone through people's Twitter accounts and Twitter feeds and they're like, don't say bitch, it's oppressive. It's oppressive to say bitch. And then like fucking like 3 weeks ago, they retweeted this shit. Like, I swear to God, like they retweeted this.
I said certified free, 7 days a week, wet and gushy, make that pull-out game weak. Yeah.
What the fuck is this?
Tie me up like I'm surprised. That's role play. I wear disguise. I want you to park that Big Mac truck right in this little garage. Make me dream, make it stream.
Okay, so, like, it's like, dude, you just you tweeted out these songs like bitch, ass, vagina, rape me. Like, how can you actually think that I can take you seriously? People tweeting out Bella Delphine or whatever her name is. We talked about this like months ago. Like,
you nothing but a hater, cloud chaser.
It's like, why would you retweet this if you're like all about these rights and being whatever? So you got a problem with like words like retarded and things like that, but yet you got no problem with these people and with these songs. Oh, it's art. It's just creative. Oh yeah, so isn't comedy. So isn't talking shit in comedy. It's the same thing. Now if I'm going up to a guy who I don't know and I'm making fun of him and he's like special needs, you know what I mean? Like straight up, like he comes up to me in the fucking supermarket and he goes, "There you know the bananas are," and I go, "You know what, you fucking retard, fuck," and I just say all this stuff. I'm like, how does it feel to be like, that's fucking crazy, right? Like, you're a bully. Or if I tweeted at somebody who was like, "I had a fun day today at the WWE," like whatever, you know, and you go, "Oh yeah, we'll have a fun day." It's like, dude, that's sick, bro. That's crazy. You're making fun of the guy's disability on purpose to like bully him and stuff like that. Now that's something you can get mad about and people can get upset and defend the guy and say like, you shouldn't be calling this guy this word. You know, that's messed up. You know, or calling a black guy the N-word. Listen, shut your mouth, stupid N-word on Twitter. You know, like, that would be like, wow, like, unless it's a joke somehow or whatever, but even that's a rough one, right? You can't really defend that, but doing that, there's where, like, there's a problem. You know what I mean? But just jokes isn't a problem. Not aimed at anybody specifically or even aimed at a theme, who cares? You know what I mean? Like, listen, the fact of the matter is people with AIDS should die. You know what I mean? Like, and I'm just kidding. I don't know what the fuck I'm saying. But no, you should be able to say whatever you want. Chris Pratt canceled. I don't give a shit. Cancel Ice Cube, cancel Chris Pratt, cancel that guy. Now they're going to cancel 50 Cent. That's my point. They're going to cancel 50 Cent. People are mad about Monster Hunter. I don't even know what they're mad about that for. Mila Jovovich is just basically doing Resident Evil again, it feels like to me. That's stupid. I don't know. Anyway, you guys can hear full episodes of my shows. Please listen to full episodes of Meant to Offend on Patreon. Patreon.com/Joe Cronin Show and on iTunes and Spotify. You guys can hear these all the time. Please subscribe. Please, donate, subscribe, become a patron. There's 30 hours of bonus content a month. Every month is 30 hours on Patreon that you don't hear anywhere else. So you got to get over there, okay? You got to get over there. This is Meant to Offend, and we probably offended somebody. Hope you guys enjoyed the show today. I hope you guys have a good day. I hope this was fun to listen to. I hope we do more of this. I hope you give me feedback. I got a question. Oh my God, I fucking almost forgot. I asked for morning questions. Only one person on Patreon decided to ask a question. Unbelievable. Everybody else must be busy, I don't know, fighting for, ALS awareness or something. Beersy says, Joe Thornton to the Maple Leafs. How does that make you feel? How does that make you feel? That you guys that Joe Thornton now is a cancer and he never wins. He was a curse on the Boston Bruins. I loved him. In a way, I love him. Jumbo Joe. He's a fun, exciting player. Assist master. But the guy's a cancer. Everywhere he goes, it's like Joe Thornton's career is, let's try to taste what a Stanley Cup could taste like and then eat our own shit instead. Like, let's go. We're going to the Stanley Cup. Oh, wait a minute. Guys, fuck this hockey stuff. I'm going to open up my asshole and shit in my hand and let's all eat it. Yeah, you want to do that? I want to do that. Let's do that. Well, that's fucking Joe Thornton's career, so enjoy him, Toronto Maple Leafs. Enjoy the highest ticket prices in the NHL, if there even is an NHL this year. I don't even fucking know. Goodbye. Listen to Meant to Offend podcast now on Spotify, iTunes, and all over the place just by typing in Meant to Offend podcast and download it. Give it a review on iTunes and Spotify and everywhere else. And check out the Patreon. Whatever. Bye.